Hello and welcome back to the colony. I'm sorry, the lorddom of Mr. Jake and his compatriots. I don't know if we can call Severin like an actual like lordling in the same way that like Charna is basically Jake's slave. I think Severin works more like if you've ever been in a medieval like court, which I would admit is kind of weird. What? Charna has developed a heart attack. Charna, did you just suddenly have a heart attack? That's legit. Why did Charna... Severin? Can you go treat Charna for the fact that she's currently having a heart attack? That's a bit extreme. Okay, Charna died of a heart attack. Well, that is really bad. Like, that is on numerous levels really bad. Okay. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking about the entire situation of basically everything that's happened so far. We're doomed! It's over! I mean, Charna was the only one who was capable of doing any form of, like, actually putting out fires. And that's not a small thing, because because both Severin and Kudakiru happen to be, like, terrible pyromaniacs. Oh my goodness, did she have the heart condition? No! Jake had the heart condition. Why did Charna, of all the people, have a heart attack? I don't even know. This doesn't make any sense. Oh, goodness. Well, cross your fingers that someone else shows up soon so that, you know, we actually have enough people to run a decent colony. What do we got? Visitors? A group from Historian's Burrow is visiting the colony. Oh, hey, guys. How's it going? Is that Lilith? Hello, Lilith. Jake, go talk to Lilith. See if at all possible you could convince Lilith to become part of our colony, if that's a thing that you can do. Okay, let's see what we can do in terms of work. Someone's gonna have to do growing, and I feel like growing is not the job of a medieval lordling, so Kudakiru is going to have to become the construction person, and Severin will become the new farmer. What do we have here? What can we get? There's some components we can have. There's some packaged meals. Can we get some medicine? That'd be great. Kind of looks like they only have 3, so we'll accept their 3 medicine and just move on from there. Ugh, this colony is doomed. It's over with. Anyway, as I was saying regarding Severin is not really like a peasant. He's more of like a monk that's come and been part of the medieval group here. So I feel like that's really where Severin stands to be successful here. That's right. We do need a kitchen, which is going to require the creation of actual power. So we can throw probably 1 or 2 solar panels down here. We'll put a battery in the storage room just like last time. Hook those up, and then over here, these are the workshop rooms, so we can just put a little electric stove, which is here, right in that position. See how nice that is? That's brilliant. That's like the perfect position to put that in. I love it. So good. We'll run some wire. It'll be great. Kudakiru, of course, being the lord of his domain, is also going to be building his entire domain, because that's kind of, you know, he wants to not just be the type of person that lives in an area, but also the type of person who creates the area he lives in. He's kind of weirdly philosophical like that. I'll admit it is kind of weird. Need defenses? Shut up. We're fine. Don't worry about it. We'll be okay. Historians Burrow people, goodbye. You're all leaving. Thank you. Very nice. Okay. So we do need to think about the future in terms of what's occurred. We will almost definitely need to be taking prisoners in the event of a combat situation. So we need to figure out some form of way to keep people inside. We'll probably, for now, turn this room into a prison room. So this is going to be a prison cell. Oh, hey. Since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Severin thinks that you should give this community a name. Severin, it is not your place to say what Jake should do, but Jake, on his own, separate from anyone's influence, has decided that it needs to be named. And it's going to become Jake's Feudal Fiefland. The feudal fiefland of Mr. Jake has been created. He rules over the area with an iron fist. If you don't like that, that's too bad. That's not really your place to say that you don't like how Jake runs his own feudal fiefdom, and he's going to execute you. I know, doesn't sound reasonable, but it's how life goes. Plus, you can't really say that Jake is not reasonable because he is the most reasonable person as he rules the entirety of the colony. Basically, it is a completely totalitarian system at this point. I have no issues with this. You shouldn't have any issues with it either, because of the whole, Jake might just kick you out. Which is unfortunate, but, we can live with it. Okay, let's set up a standard stockpile right here. Because we do need to start getting some of this stuff into a stockpile situation. Jake, did you perchance just build the battery before you built the solar panel? Jake, I don't even. I mean, we need the solar panel before we need the battery. Ugh. Jake just wants to do his own thing. I see. He's got, like, one of those artist's minds that you just don't understand how it works, but it works anyway. Did we bury Charna in the middle of the rice paddies? Oh, a local rat has gone mad. I mean, I'm just really not threatened at all by that. Hey, Kudakeru, how do you feel about killing a rat? I mean, it's still quite a ways away, I will admit. Jake doesn't really have to deal with the situation at this point. But it's about to invade the fiefdom overall. Okay, Jake, it is officially your job to slaughter the rat. Take it down. Oh, man, Jake is... That was ridiculous. Are you, like, the best shot ever? No, he's only a 7. Wow, that was a good shot, Jake. That was crazy. Like, I've never seen someone in this game shoot as accurately as Jake just did. It was 3 shots and the rat was dead. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, so what are we going to do in terms of butchering? We do kind of need to set up a butcher table, so we're probably going to deconstruct this area and build a bit of wall right out here so we can fit a butcher's table into the kitchen area. That'll be perfect. We'll get our butcher's table, we'll butcher up a rat, we'll turn that rat into some form of delicious meal. I swear it'll be delicious. If you don't believe me, well, I'll admit you're probably right. You're probably right, it's not going to be that delicious, but we're going to do it anyway. Get over it. Okay, let's see. Where is cooking and... Okay, cooking is here. Building is there. Okay. That becomes a bit complicated. We need people to continue to cook, but we have so few people that we can't, like, have a designated cook. This is going to be problematic. Jake and Severin will have to figure out who does the cooking every day, and of course, Jake doesn't like doing cooking. He only likes building things, so... It's always going to be Mr. Severin who does all of the cooking, but Severin also has to do all the farming, and if Severin doesn't do all the farming, then, oh, things are going to get complex. Man, running a colony with 2 people. Can we get, like, a pack tortoise or something to help us out? Can the tortoise, like, plow the fields and such stuff? Because that'd be great. Oh, anyway. Anyway. For now, it's come to yet another night, and I mean, despite the lack of Charna due to a sudden and unexpected heart attack, the colony is continuing to actually not be too bad. How do people feel? What are the needs here? He's joy deprived. Oh, yeah. No, that is an issue, actually. He probably needs something along the lines of some form of horseshoe pins. Yeah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. We're going to set up some horseshoe pins. It's going to be great. They'll be able to play horseshoe whenever they want to, and they'll be so happy of human beings. No one will have seen anyone more happy than Jake and Severin. Kudakeru, what are you doing? Are you just walking around? Because that's not acceptable right now. It's a bit problematic, I will admit. Okay. So we've got a major stockpile here. We do need to set up the food, the walk-in refrigerator at some point. How much steel do we have just sitting around right now? I have no clue. I know there were some pretty big clumps of steel. Yeah, we've got a decent amount of steel. So we're gonna build the walk-in fridge like last time out of steel. And we're gonna have it be like probably this. That's a good size for a walk-in fridge. And we'll of course have to put down some actual floors here. I know you're thinking so far most of the colony doesn't have any floors. It's fine, don't worry about it. What? Who is this? Wes, the recruiter, equipped with an awful steel club. Where are you, Wes? A wanderer has joined. His name is Wes. Wes. That's so good. Who are you, Wes? He appears to not have any health issues. Always a good thing. But let's check his character. Wes has become part of Jake's feudal fiefdom. He is a cave world tender. Wes grew up in a cave complex deep beneath the surface of an inhospitable world. He worked with the other children tending the tribe's fungus crops. That's not bad. He's got +4 growing. He has 8 growing. Wow, that is good. As an adult, he was a recruiter. He was part of a revered order of martial artists, infamous both for their skill in combat and for their practice of refusing to treat their wounds. He traveled this homeworld, judging the young people he met to determine if they might be suitable for training. Oh, so he can't be a doctor, but he's pretty good at melee. He's physically sensitive, trigger happy, which means he's not so good at guns and such. And he has a chemical fascination. How nice. Okay, that's good. So Wes is going to become our grower, and Severin will become, at least for now, the main cook of the colony, which is going to be perfect. We're going to add some butcher creature bills, and we're just going to do them forever. And we're going to get some just simple meals to be done forever. And Severin will be the one to deal with that sort of stuff. Kudakeru will be the construction person, the research person. Basically anything that's actually interesting, Kudakeru is going to do, and everyone else gets to do boring things because they're not Kudakeru, which is unfortunate for them. They should have tried to beat Kudakeru when they came in to begin with. Bad moves, bad moves. Okay, so that's going to be the walk-in fridge. That's going to be great. We do need that. And, man, we're in a good position. That means we can also, I think that's enough skill to be able to grow heal root, so we're actually going to have a supply of some form of medicine. Amazing. Especially since our medicine, burnt down in a fire, which totally wasn't caused by Kudakeru, but was totally caused by Kudakeru. Oh man, and Wes can also put out fires. Oh, we're back to square one with Charna, except better, because Wes is clearly a better person than Charna is. I mean, Charna was a terrible human being. Wes, on the other hand, is the best human being, so I feel like we won out in the end with getting Wes. That was where it was at. And I'm not 100% certain how to say his name. I don't really even care. It doesn't matter. I'm going to say it in weird ways all the time. Okay, let's get a cooler in here. We'll just shove a nice little cooler in there. This will become our nice food storage. It'll be great. Oh man, I feel like this colony is definitely off to a much better start than our previous colonies have been. English Rebels and Mia, they were good, but I think they were lacking in numerous areas, such as cleanliness and generally being, like, decent people. So this colony, which is clearly being run by a competent Jake, is definitely going to be where it's at. I wonder what the temperature's like. What is the temperature like? It's 22 degrees Celsius. That's not that hot, is it? No, that's like reasonable, I think. It's maybe a bit hot, but, you know, not terrible. Oh, 8 without a table. You do need a table, don't you? Let's get that done. We'll build a bit of furniture. We'll get a long table right in here. This will be the main dining room. We'll just set up... Oh, that's a steel table, isn't it? We cannot have a steel table. That is a frivolous use of resources, which Jake, although he does love frivolous things, realizes that the creation of a giant steel table is probably not the best use of any form of steel at all. So we're just going to throw down a few chairs there so that everyone can get to the actual, like, you know, use of tables so they don't have to stand up eating. Oh, nice. And Whis brings in all the medicine. Oh, this guy's the best. Okay. This has been a successful episode. It started out looking bad with Charna immediately dropping dead of a heart attack for no apparent reason. She just decided it was time for her to die, and she did die. But it's come out on top. This is good. This is good. What we don't have is a lot of food, so we're going to have to get Wes hunting some stuff. I don't think he should hunt a boar. We'll hunt a tortoise. We'll hunt... cassowaries are actually pretty dangerous. I've heard that they are vicious creatures. So we're going to get Wes taking on some, like, turkeys out there. We'll get... Man, there's a lot of dangerous creatures out here. If only Wes wasn't, like, terrible at any weapons at all, maybe this would be a bit easier. But unfortunately, he does not know how to use guns and such. What else can we take down? Should we try to take down an alpaca? I mean, Wes is pretty good at weaponry. He does know what he's doing. Oh, and there's some survival food over here, too. Perhaps we can use that. Wild boars are dangerous. That is not the kind of thing that we want to hunt, like, hand-to-hand. Ugh. That's going to have to be what you're looking for, Wes. Go take down those animals, and Severin will butcher them up, and it'll be great. Kudakeru has a pistol. Could we have him take down a wild boar? I feel like we could. I feel like that's totally within my right to tell Jake to try to go take down a wild boar. It is a rite of passage in many societies to kill a boar. It's kind of a thing. Take him down. Kill the boar! Oh, man. He's actually doing a pretty good job of it. I mean, admittedly, Jake has just decided that he's not going to succeed at a single shot. Which is, I mean, it's his prerogative to do so, but I would say that's not really acceptable. There you go. Nice, we've taken down a wild boar. And with that, we should be able to... Who killed the chinchilla? Who killed the chinchilla? We wanted to be friends with the chinchilla. We wanted it to be our creature. Unfortunately, no such thing has occurred. Oh, and here we go. Wes is hunting tortoise. Take it down, Wes. Wes, did you just get hurt by a tortoise? What, you didn't even kill... No! Wes, you do not run from a tortoise! Under no circumstances will we be running from tortoise. You've been bit in the arm. This tortoise is like putting up a legitimate fight here. Jeez. That's actually some damage that occurred to poor Wes in that situation. What are you doing? You're meditating? I don't think so. You are about to bury, consume. We need to butcher the wild boar. Can you do some butchering stuff? Oh, I don't know if Severin's gonna do any butchering stuff. I mean, he's the one who has the cook on him. I mean, Kudakeru could become a cook as well. It's probably gonna be important. Uh-oh. What do we got? Oh, we got one dude with a club that's gonna try to come and fight us. Ha! 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 Who do you think you are? Is he attacking immediately? He might be attacking immediately. I'm generally unconcerned about his existence, though, because he is just one man wearing no clothes and holding a club. So I don't think this is something we need to be concerned about overall. I think we'll be fine. Oh, you are such... Okay, Whis looked like he was going to be a great person, but he is just a pansy like nobody's business. He got taken down by a tortoise. That's ridiculous. Can you possibly... Is he incapable of butchering? Is butchering a scary job? Is that a thing? Let's actually look at the work. Cook, which includes cook meals, butcher animals. Do we have to have someone else do the butchering? Kudakeru, can you do some butchering? Let's find that wild boar. That wild boar is going to be perfect. Where is the wild boar? Did something else eat it? I kind of wanted that wild boar. It was like a nice prize for us. Huh. I don't know where it went. That's unfortunate. Maybe someone else is butchering it up? Oh, Kudakeru's butchering it up. Nice job, Kudakeru. That's where it's at. Kudakeru will do some butchering. It'll be fine. And apparently he's also going to do some cooking because I guess... Hey! Hey, you out there! Don't you hit our horseshoe thing. Don't you do that. Get up. Don't even right now. Calm your face. Kudakeru is not happy about the current situation. Kill Butchman. Thank you, Kudakeru. You have done a good job. Unfortunately, we have no place to put poor Butchman because we don't have a prison cell, so he's just gonna have to be killed. Kill him, Kudakeru. Make him die. Make him die. Very good, Kudakeru. Strip the man. And, we don't really have a place to put any dead bodies right now. That's not really something we have. But anyway, for now, we'll have to come to the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Next time, we will continue with the fiefdom of Jake, otherwise known as Kudakeru, otherwise known as basically the man who's doing everything except for farming. Whis is the one who's doing farming, and Severin is just meditating on the concepts of not killing things. Ridiculous. Anyway, thanks for watching, and of course, enjoy the rest of your day.